If you've ever wondered about Quartzsite, this is the video for you. Oh, it's a dump, it's dusty, it's dirty, I'll never go back. We're bringing you the whole scoop. We not only take the mystery out of it, we ask a lot of questions, get you a lot of answers and tips, and arm you with enough information to help you determine if this is the show for you. Plus, it's loaded with a lot of behind the scenes and raw moments that we think you'll enjoy. It's almost time for the Quartzite RV Show, which we have never attended, and we weren't nervous about it, but then we got all these messages, text, emails, comments, good luck. So apparently this place is a mystery.
So that's our goal for tomorrow. Our goal for today is to get ready to travel because about noon tomorrow we're going to ease on down the road where we're going to be boondocking for a little over a week. We got the truck cleaned up, we got the trailer cleaned up. They're both clean at once, but now we're trying to get ready for the boondocking week. And one thing we wanted to do was get this water bag out and sanitize it because there's a good chance we may have to go get water at some point next week, and I don't want to hook up the rig. It's been a year since I've used this. We just sanitized this using the good old bleach water solution, fill it up, let it set all day. Now I'm going to drain it out. But one thing I was a little bit worried about was, is this water just going to smell like bleach? Because I used a pretty heavy bleach mixture in here. So I did a little looking around online, and it turns out you can add a few tablespoons of baking soda diluted in warm water into this bag, fill it up about a third of the way, drive around and slosh it for about 10 minutes, and the baking soda neutralizes the chlorine in the bleach and gets rid of all the smell. So I'm going to drain this thing and give that a shot.
Don't mind me, Eris. I'm just like furniture to her. Proper snack for the road. Time to pull it on in. This is precisely why we travel on the weekends. Cody's piled in with all of our boxes of stuff. If you would pass me a pillow, I'm gonna go post up on the couch.
All right. I'm excited. I've got 3 hours of work left today, and then it's off to the RV show for a week. Tanks are dumped, batteries are charged. We're ready. Bring on the dry camping.
US 95 north.
You can see all the rigs out in the desert.
Take exit 9.
There it is.
Wow.
There's a lot of people here. We are not sure what to expect.
We've done the other big RV shows, and we always get really good interaction, get to meet a lot of people. So we thought we'll go out west, do Quartzsite, so we get a chance to interact with some people out west. And then we started getting messages.
We have had a few that were, oh, love Quartzsite. Everything else that we've gotten has been, oh, it's a dump, it's dusty, it's dirty, I'll never go back. And so we're like, okay, what's so bad? It's kind of like reviews when you read a review of a campground.
We're trying to figure out if it's bad, like there's something unsafe or something that really most people just wouldn't like, or is the bad overblown and it's fine and it's a good time and you guys should come check it out because we had a great time. We're going to figure it all out and give you guys a super honest opinion.
So to start, we're going to go check in. We are paying for the week. We're paying $40 for 2 weeks.
Breaking the bank.
With unlimited dumping, water, and trash. So really you're just kind of paying for services.
And if you can't pay with a card,
ooh,
you can have some of my cash.
I'm gonna take it anyway. We have a slight problem. And I thought he was joking, and I laughed. The office is closed to take payment, but he said, go ahead, go find your spot, set up, and catch us in the morning.
Okay.
We're getting excited. We would have never found this on our own. We're here.
So now that we're here and we got our escort, I think I could find it. But then again, it takes me a few days to figure things out. So I'm gonna go on my Garmin and I'm gonna drop a pin so I can just click on my little truck. save it, and we'll save it as QZ Camp, Quartzsite Camp. There we go. I won't get lost again.
We've already learned so much, but we wanted to take some time and meet some of the people in our circle and spend time there. So we'll show a little bit of that, and then we'll cover the things that we've learned in the morning. Let's recap. Here in Quartzsite, Arizona for the Quartzsite Sports and RV Show.
And vacation. I think it's sports, RV, recreation, and vacation.
Okay, let's get it right. We've been here for several days now. So right off the bat, would we come back?
Yep.
Absolutely. And what's one of the first things that we learned? My mentality for this area completely changed.
This is not an RV show. We've done Tampa, we've done Hershey. Those shows are built around the RV and the RV show. I wouldn't come here just for the RV show.
And I feel like once we understood that the RV show is just kind of part of it, then we could really sink our teeth into what Quartzsite really is.
Yesterday's Meals on Wheels.
Gross.
So when you're boondocking in the desert, there's a lot of things to consider. Obviously the big three, power, water, and sewer. Well, power's on you, whether it's a generator or solar panels or solar generators. Where we're staying for 40 bucks for 2 weeks, we can get all the water and do all the dumping we want to. But it does get hot out here during the daytime, and you don't want to worry about sewer smells, so we had to make sure we popped over to the LIQUIFIED tent and picked some up because we were out.
Love it, Truth. Oh, hi, sweetie. Yay. Restock.
Welcome to the show. Good. Nice to see everybody. We went from Tampa to Quartzsite.
Yeah, you've been moving.
Oh yeah.
The last time we dumped, we ran completely out of LIQUIFIED, and we picked up some of their gray tank cleaner because gray water stinks too. We used to use the LIQUIFIED toilet treatment in the gray tanks, but we found out they have a special treatment for that. So we're gonna give that a shot, let you guys know how it goes. And if you hit it at the right time of day, the dump station really isn't a problem. But right over there is the water fill. That is a bit of a problem because they only operate it from 9 to 4 every day. And this past weekend we had a federal holiday, so they didn't operate Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. And on Tuesday, those lines were pretty extreme.
Now, we're not professionals at Quartzsite, being our first time. The information is not really great.
We wanted to check it out, and I'm so glad we did, guys. Like, don't let people discourage you from checking something new out. I mean, obviously, if it's some kind of dangerous situation, do your research, but if we would have listened to all the critics, we would have missed out.
As we meet people, we've asked them if they've visited other shows and what they like about this and what they don't like.
A lot of times when you pull into some of these camping areas, you see some not so nice stuff. Reason being, if you're not self-contained, which means you don't have bathrooms and showers and holding tanks on board, they want you to be within, it's either 500 feet or 500 yards of one of the bathhouses.
Yeah, something like that.
And those areas get really, really crowded and really, really cluttered really quick. But for us, where we're at, self-contained and off a little bit, I haven't seen anything yet that worried me.
Pack in. I didn't do a really great job of packing it in. Groceries can be very expensive here. You know what it is, you go in, you do what you have to do. If you can, pack it in and prepare better than I did. Something else we learned, the biggest part of Quartzsite is this.
Celia's Pizza is staple in Quartzsite.
Angela decided she was super hungry today. Put your hand over that pizza to show everybody how big that pizza is. That's a big old pizza. Big old pizza. It is, if you finish it all. 1 hour.
Oh, I wasn't even recording. I don't know how to use phones. He wasn't man enough for the Goliath. I'm learning both what an iron tree is and I'm learning both what an ironwood is and that there's a really old one here. Put on and trash talk you for running into it. Ow!
They're pokey.
We gotta learn the hard way. It hurts. I think I've officially visited Quartzsite now that we have visited High Ollie.
We were together, that made it all right. Like my own sister. Our souls we together. Beaded bracelets I won't forget. Friends forever, like my own sister.
The community, the camping out in the desert. So if you have an opportunity to camp in the desert, do it. Because if you don't, you'll be missing out on a big part of the Q experience.
Friends forever. Nobody's road is the same. Both of us went.
Now, with that, you can be as together as you want or as dispersed as you want. There are so many options around the area, and we've heard so many people tell their opinion. It's all different. We do like it here, kind of being able to hang out with some friends and be close and just walk to different events. So that has been really nice.
Now, aside from the dust, my only real complaint is there's not a Planet Fitness in the area. I like to work out in the morning, but that's given me the opportunity to do a lot of bike riding. We've ridden to the show a few times. I've been getting up in the morning, riding around and coming in the dark, but just in time to see some beautiful colors come up over the mountains over there. It's a different experience. It kind of gets you out of your comfort zone, and it's even better if you do it with friends, preferably someone who's been here before that can get to a spot like this, let you know where it's at, help everybody get in. The first thing we did when we got here was drop a pin so we could tell others how to get to us. That doesn't necessarily work so well because while my pin shows here, Google, Garmin, whatever is gonna try to get you here by a road. It doesn't recognize all these little trail roads out here. So for us, it gets you to a dump station. So if you're inviting people along, keep that in mind. It might be a good idea for somebody to drive down in a truck, or like I did the other night, ride down in a bike to get somebody and help them find their way in. It'll get you close. It might not get you there.
There are so many different ways you can get out here, and some of the washes aren't ideal for large or long rigs.
We got close.
So the good news is there's lots of pull-offs for you to pull off, go scout it. If you can come together as a team and help each other out with the best ways in and out. You're famous!
From open roading?
We're a little worried about this steep drive here.
Yeah. I'm not worried about pulling, I'm worried about dragging my jacks. Keep an eye on me.
Just go slow. You're good.
If you drive around, if you don't like this wash, just keep going that way because you'll find one that's a little bit smoother, or go back that way. It's one of those things, just get out and look, know your rig, know what you can do. If you can't make it through this one, there's another one not far away.
And with that, side-by-sides, bikes, and on foot are a very common form of transportation around here, which is a lot of fun too.
And that sure helps with the traffic, which is one negative to Tampa and Hershey, in my opinion. There's a ton of traffic, and it takes you a while to get through that traffic. Don't get me wrong, there's traffic here, it's just not quite as bad. And there's parking at the RV show, and you don't have to pay for it in most places. However, who wants to drive a dually and find a place to park it when you can just ride your e-bike right to the RV show? It was a nice 4.5 mile ride for us, and we really enjoyed it.
The kids could ride back there. We could put a car seat somewhere.
Pennies a day.
$22,000. I could buy a nice truck camper for that.
You helping Dad? You just locked us out of the car, didn't you? Yep.
So for the big three, we're handling our water needs with our water bag, and we use a pump to pump it up into the trailer at 65 gallons. It works great, and we've been sharing it with others.
The boys are doing boy things. Cody's excited he gets to use a new toy. I'm so overwhelmed with all the masculinity going on over here.
We've almost pumped 65 gallons of water.
Nice.
I'll be the camera lighting. Here we go.
We are into the
Professionals.
last of the 65 gallons of water.
Nice.
And little secret, I haven't had to go get water all week because I've been loaning my water bag out and they don't use it all. So I get the leftovers, and that's been just enough to keep us sustained.
Well, I know Joe's in line to get water, so I figured I'd go down and see just how bad the water line is.
The water line was closed yesterday from a holiday, and so I think people, and a lot of people were taken off guard, so I think a lot of people were like, I gotta get water. I haven't bathed.
Have had to sit in the sewer line though, so we've been using the honey wagon and the macerator pump. That's been working out great. It's so much better on your back to not have to lift that thing in the truck or lift it up on the trailer hitch. Just pump everything off and drive away. And as far as power goes, after that whole truck camper adventure where I was chasing the sun every day and stressing out about power, I told Angel, I'm like, it's a busy week, forget it. Generator, send it. Every day I get up, I kick that on for 4 or 5 hours. If it's hot enough for air, I'll run it for the air conditioner, but we use our power station, keep the Starlink and all that good stuff going. A little bit of generator, life's good. Hurry, hurry. She does it again.
So sewer, you can dump at any time. We saw people out there with flashlights doing it just to stay away from the crowds. The trash is open as well. The only thing that you have to schedule is the water. That's the only thing that causes a little more stress.
So we found out that these stickers they give you when you check in don't ever want to come off. But if you're going to dump, do trash, or get water, there are people that patrol and look and ask questions if you're out doing those things without one of these stickers. But they did say if we were going to ride down on our e-bikes and dump trash or anything like that, we just have to have our receipt where we did pay because they might check it.
And pro tip, they want to smear that sticker on. We're a bit behind schedule on getting out to the show, but I have to tell you really quick a couple things that we learned, some pro tips. Cody's getting our bikes ready to maneuver down the road. First and foremost, when you come to this LVTA area, you have 2 weeks that you can stay here. It's $40 for 2 weeks. They give you a sticker for your truck and your RV. Didn't press them in real hard, and we did this to try to not have such a hard time getting them off. So there's your pro tip, first and foremost.
Because you know who's going to be the one that ends up cleaning all that mess off.
So Cody kind of went down after the fact, and so he was able to put his stickers on. Maybe you can just sweet talk them into not cramming it on there.
They want to put that on themselves.
So Cody put it on and just barely put it on, so hopefully that is not an ordeal.
Don't clean the dust off the windshield when you put the sticker on. And I'm hoping I don't have to get a heat gun and Acrosol to peel it off of there.
You know my favorite part of the show? The gifts. Are the best. You can't have this, no. One of the biggest challenges I think that can keep people from coming to Quartzsite is the lack of information.
Not a lot of info. Not a lot of info at all.
I would say if you know of a friend that's been, let them be your guide. That has been and taken so much stress off of us that we could really enjoy it. Daisy and Dean are the reason why we felt confident in coming, and it helped us get over that hump of the unknown, the scary. And so I asked her, what has Quartzsite meant to you all these years? Because you've been coming how many years?
I'm going to say at least 10. We kind of lose track, but at least 10. If you want to follow me, I'll show you what it's about. The fire pit, everybody's sitting all around the fire pit and just chit-chatting and loving on each other and learning. That is what Quartzsite is about. Quartzsite is about the community.
First time we came to Quartzsite, we came here without, just by ourselves, and we're like, why is everybody so excited about Quartzsite? This is boring. And then next time we went, we circled up with about 20 other campers, and it was the greatest experience in the world.
What year is this, Dean? 19?
2015.
2015. So we got a 2015 Silverado.
Uh-oh, you put the hood up and people just wander in.
I'm like, I got to see how real guys do this.
Real guy does.
We've got a 15 Silverado with the misfire code, and it's misfiring, right, Dean? It's not running great?
It's not running very well at all.
Well, I thought we'd check the plugs and wires, and the first wire I pulled off came to pieces in my hand.
If there were any more testosterone right here under this hood, I'd be...
I hear it gets really nice out here in the summer.
The hood goes up and they just come. Oh my goodness.
The first three were really easy.
There's an engine right here, and I've exhausted my knowledge.
They were all bad, but I believe this was the one causing the problem.
And
How
I was able
nasty.
to ferry it
Smell
back to a spot without having to carry
It
it
smells
out.
so much like gas.
Oh, yeah.
It's been shooting gas in there and it hasn't been firing. See how it's got black carbon all around the top? It's been misfiring, so the gas is getting there, but there's no spark. So it's saturating.
Try to take off and
As a matter of fact, the reason why so many chairs are missing and the fire's not going right now is that everybody's over a few RVs over at a big community potluck dinner. So that's what it's about.
There are all of these different divisions. There's some that are brand, right?
Yep.
Brand. There
Brand
are some
specific.
that are just various groups. And this one specific is Q26.
Yeah.
That was started like this and has grown. So if you need a group to glob onto, Q26, you can find it on Facebook.
Yeah.
You can just go search it and join it. And I guarantee you, someone is going to say, absolutely, come park by us.
So you can look for Q27 on Facebook next year, or you can talk to other RVers. Like you could message me at, Grassroots Living is our channel, so you could just send us a message and say, hey, are you going? No, but I know somebody that is. And you just find people that are going and just go.
Speaking of community,
Oh,
let's
okay.
see.
Okay.
Let's see if she
Yeah,
starts.
yeah.
Let's see what happens, Chucky.
Yeah.
Nice.
Does it sound better to you?
It sounds so much better.
Well,
I'm
and
gonna
it's-
take it for a little drive.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You're a lucky woman.
I like them. Let me see those. Let me see those greasy hands. Yeah, that's manly. Rah. If you don't, you can figure it out.
You can wing it. I think you could come out here and wing it and be just fine.
Yes.
But I always told Isaac when he was a kid, I'm like, use your resources. If you have a resource, somebody that's really good, like Daisy and Dean have come out here a lot of times. They know it inside and out. That was a great resource for us and took a lot of stress out of it. But at least where we're staying, you could wing it and figure it out on your own and be okay. But it's a lot better with friends.
Both of us went our own way. Our hearts had never changed.
I gotta make sure I'm not sitting here in my pajamas with my socks showing, looking all tacky.
Wait a second. Can we look at one at a time?
Yeah,
Tell us who to look at.
Look at him.
I was wait. Okay.
Look at Rob.
Okay. I thought we were.
We don't know how to work cameras.
People that have been here for multiple years, they'll tell you like the whole experience is either make it or break it based on the weather. And if it rains a lot, this is just one big mud hole out here. And the same thing with the wind. As dusty as it is, we've had very little wind and our stuff is covered in dust. So I can imagine if you had some high sustained winds for multiple days, that could ruin the experience. But for us, the experience has been cool.
I heard of potato soup, so we're gonna see if she's worth her weight cooking. Okay, and then you warmed up some pork.
That's leftover barbecue pork from
Perfect.
the other night.
I thought he said that was gone. Was he lying just so that I didn't eat it?
I didn't hear him say it was gone.
He did tell me it was
Maybe
gone.
his bowl was gone.
I think he meant his bowl.
Oh, I don't think that's what he meant.
Maybe he was trying to hide it.
I think so. Don't eat that, it's gone.
Both of us went our own.
There's no wrong way to RV, and if you want proof of concept on that statement, come out here because people are doing it in so many different ways. They have things figured out that I never thought of, and people I know that have been doing it longer than me have never thought of. Some of it's just like the rig watching, meeting people. There's people that have been coming out here every year for 20 years, and there's a lot of first timers. There's a lot of good out here.
And someone said it perfectly that we met today. This is a group of people that love to camp. Okay, Melinda, how many years have you been coming to Quartzsite?
This is my 3rd year in Quartzsite.
Okay.
That's when I met Grassroots Living for the first time. So I met some really great people the first year. I came back and I found my tribe, y'all. You know, it's just a matter of reaching out. Most people that I have found that come here, they're more than welcoming to bring you into their circle.
And there's something beautiful about seeing the range from $1 million setups to tents to some rigs that are more tarp than rig, and everybody's here together, and I like that. We've been talking about our expectations coming in. We had some negative things that came up that made us really worry. You've been doing this how many years?
This is our 3rd year to Quartzsite.
And what does it mean to you?
I would say community more than anything. And we have camped with people that we met in Quartzsite basically every year since that when we leave. In different states, all over the U.S. It's like your friends become family. We have seen YouTube channels that say RVing, full-time RVing can be a lonely road. I could not disagree with that statement more. It is what you make of it. If you want a family on the road, you can have one. All you got to do is talk to people. I even put on one of our first videos we ever made, I'm not going to boondock. We're not doing all that. We're RV park people. And then we came to Quartzsite one year, and it completely changed our minds.
Our first
about
year,
everything.
I parked like this close to Joe
Random
and Brenda.
strangers, yeah.
Joe and Brenda, and I didn't really know any better, and it felt safe being close to somebody, you know. And now they're our
We were those
grandparents,
people.
and we see them on the road.
Right.
We saw them in Wyoming.
They came
We've
and saw us
seen
in
them.
Cody this summer.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
fun.
like
And we just went on a hike with them today. So it's definitely
it's what you make of it.
And that's not so bad.
Yeah.
All the shows we've gone to, the different shows, rallies, things like that, same thing. We make instant friends. We visit across the country, and it has been amazing.
If not, there's RV parks in town too.
There you go. One other thing, this is a little bit redundant, but compared to Tampa and Hershey, you don't have to pay to come into this show. There's no admission, there's no getting in line and trying to make it through and scan your code, and parking can be really stressful in those two areas. There's no like lines where you have to go buy your tickets in advance, and the parking's a whole ordeal. All it's laid back, you go find the spot, you come in, and that's pretty much it. So that I really like. We really like the shows. Cody loves Hershey. I loved Tampa, but Quartzsite is just its own thing.
Our truck has to miss us. We've driven our truck less this week than we've driven it any week since we've owned it. I think it's been 2 weeks since I bought fuel. I'm really excited about the rest of our time here.
We have ideas.
But for now, I'm ready to get on that couch.
Yep. And Charlie's probably hollering.
Thank you guys so much for everybody who came out.
One of which was, what was I gonna say?
Oh, I'm sure.
All right, can I have money?
Card or cash?
I forgot my wallet.
You have a problem about that.
It's almost like I forget how to use a camera.
Let's get the belly. You squint.